Testing levels, testing here. Wisconsin or Pittsville and Marathon. Pittsville and Marathon from Pittsville here tonight. Testing levels on Zaleski Sports. 1, 2, 3. All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Pittsville High School for today's non-conference baseball game featuring the Marywood South co-conference champion Marathon Red Raiders and the Central Wisconsin South conference champion Pittsville Panthers. Glad to be with you here on this Tuesday or Monday night. Goodness gracious, Monday night here in Central Wisconsin. Steve Maves from Pittsville tonight. Should be a good matchup. Two teams getting ready for their playoff push. Marathon plays right away on Thursday in a regional quarterfinal. Pittsville has to wait until next week to, one, figure out who their opponent is, and two, start regional semifinal action here in Pittsville. As the number 2 seed, they will host through regional finals. If they are able to win their regional semifinal, then they would host a regional final, likely against Blair Taylor here next Wednesday, the 22nd. So that's all to be determined and to be figured out. Today's pregame show brought to you by Brickner Motors of Little Chicago. Brickner Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. When you need a new vehicle, let their family take care of yours on Little Chicago's northeast side. So Marathon coming in, as mentioned earlier, the number 3 seed in their sectional. Number 2 seed in their sectional is Stratford, and then the number 1 seed is Bondwell. So that sectional culminates at Gillette High School. Yours truly will be there at Gillette High School for that sectional on Tuesday, June 4th. For those sectional games, we'll have a handful, hopefully, if Pittsville is able to make it. Jason Zaleski will head down to Blair Taylor for their sectional final, or for their sectional. Number 1 team in their sectional is Bangor, and number 1 of, as mentioned in Marathon sectional, is Bondwell. So it should be a fun next couple of weeks figuring out playoffs. Playoff softball started last week. There are some games tonight that got moved earlier because of the forecasted rain and storms for tomorrow, moved to today. There are some games likely will be moved to Wednesday for regional semifinal softball action. We're going to take one quick break, come back with your starting lineups. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Here at Brickner Motors in Little Chicago, we'll help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it and the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles and competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
Welcome back to Pittsville High School as we get you ready for some non-conference baseball here in the final regular season week of baseball season. Again, baseball playoffs start on Thursday for a majority of the state, with there only being 4 divisions compared to 5 in softball. They got a lot of regional quarterfinal action that happens starting on Thursday night, including these Marathon Red Raiders, who will be back in action right away on Thursday at home, hosting a regional quarterfinal. Again, it's a cloudy day. The rain came through early this morning, expecting a lot of rain and some strong storms tomorrow, so that's why not likely we'll have a lot of games on the network for you tomorrow. They are scheduled, but not likely we will get those games in for you on Zaleski Sports. Starting lineup first for the Marathon Red Raiders. Batting first and at shortstop is number 14, Tyler Underwood. Batting seventh and in center field is Cooper Hooksema. Batting sixth and behind the plate is Drew Thurs. Batting second in left field is Cale Quaintance. Batting fifth and at first base is Grant Warren. Batting sixth and at second base is Blake Underwood. Batting seventh and at third base is Evan DeBrew. Batting eighth and doing the DHing is Drew Wolfel. And batting ninth and in right field is Derek Vesley. They are head coached by Steve Warren. For the home Pittsville Panthers, batting first and on the mound is number 3, Logan Zickert. Batting second at shortstop is Dawson Luther. Batting third and at first base is Brad Neve. Batting fourth and at third base is Braden Friday. Batting fifth and at second base is Ben Friday. Batting sixth in right field is Darren Luther. Batting seventh behind the plate is Grant Radaman. Batting eighth and in left field is Derek Grossman, and batting ninth in center field is Jake Hardinger, of course, head coached by Justin Rayburn. Again, if you have any updates throughout the area or throughout the state tonight for score updates, pass them along. We'll get those all mentioned and figured out here tonight as well. Again, talking to some people around here earlier, this is the first time I've been to Pittsville in quite a while. It is an outstanding baseball field to watch games and call games. Like the little perch that they've got up. They got really nice seats below us. And we are ready to go here tonight from Pittsville High School here on Zaleski Sports. Again, hoping that we will be able to follow Pittsville. I'm hoping to be here next Wednesday for a regional semifinal, likely against the Blair Taylor Wildcats. And the opening pitch here tonight from Logan Zickert to senior Tyler Underwood. Tyler had an outstanding basketball season. The first pitch is at 4:41, and it's hit into left field. And a leadoff base hit for Tyler Underwood. And we are underway here tonight. Great crowd on hand. It's a cloudy Monday night. Again, bear with me as sometimes I forget when I produce by myself. I've got to put some stuff on here, and it looks like I'm going to have to restart the scoreboard here in a moment. But there's a runner at first for Cooper Hooksema, the center fielder. First offering spinning out of the way, misses 1-0. Runner at first and nobody out for Marathon. Drew Thurs awaiting on deck, followed by Cale Acquaintance. Zickert fouls it straight, Hooksema fouls it straight back off of Zickert's. After Zickert's pitch. And we'll get all the scoreboard stuff figured out between innings. There's a spinner and it misses. Two balls and a strike to Cooper Hooksema. Drew Thurs on deck. Just misses on the inside corner. Zickert behind 3-1. Pittsville's lone loss this year came to Stratford last week. The other co-champ of the Merriwood South. So playing Merriwood South co-champions in the last week for Pittsville. Took one on the chin against Stratford last week. The 3-2 offering can be fouled at the plate. Remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Special thank you to our Marathon Game Day sponsors, Brickner Motors of Little Chicago, AH Machine, Three Amigos Mexican Restaurant, Marathon City Sports Center, Marathon Flooring, Marathon Cheese, Cooper Mug, Access Insurance, and Underwood Construction. The 3-2. And just missed a tad high and a tad inside, so 2 on and nobody out for Drew Thurs. Two on and nobody out here in the first for Marathon. Inside corner had Thurs backing out of the way. Just hit that inside corner. And now Radaman out to have a quick conversation. The 0-1 offering is going to be hit to right. Backing up on it is Luther, turning around, and it's going to hit the bottom of the wall. This is trouble here for Marathon, and a RBI double for Drew Thurs. The Marathon leads 1-0. Luther spinning all around out there in right field. Didn't get a good look at it. Cale Quaintance now at the plate. Zickert fires home. Low for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Gonna be hit over to third. That's Friday on the run. And that one gets thrown away by Friday. Coming in to score will be Hooksema. And a two-base error on Friday at third. So early trouble here for Pittsville. Gonna mute the mic here and try and figure out the scoreboard for you all. 2-0 Red Raiders. Two on and nobody out here for Marathon in the first. Big guy Grant Warren at the plate. Heading to Michigan Tech next year to play some basketball. And Warren looks at a ball. Again, we will have, if Marathon is able to make it, we will have Marathon baseball in Gillett on sectional Tuesday. And Warren lines this one to right field. That one's going to fall in front of Luther. And coming in to score a late jump over at third by Thurs. But another run, another hit for Marathon. And they lead 3-0 here in the first with nobody out for Blake Underwood. First offering hit past third and foul. Three nothing Marathon here in the top of the first. 0-1 to Blake Underwood. That one bounces in there. No harm, no foul there, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Evan DeBrew awaiting on deck for the Red Raiders. There's a spinner in there, and it's a nice one. Underwood behind 1-2 against Logan Zickert. Sun shining here as Warren will take second. Two balls and 2 strikes. 3 across already for the Red Raiders. The 2-2 hit over to short. Luther goes through. And another error by Pittsville here in the first. Another run scores for the Red Raiders. Couple of errors and still nobody out here for Marathon. Evan DeBrew at the plate, Drew Wolfel to follow.
Axis Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating, but with Axis Insurance you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
You should apply for an open opportunity at Marathon Cheese.
It's where you want to start your career. We have a lot of long-term commitment employees.
They work with you and it's great pay, great benefits.
I choose to stay at Marathon Cheese because there's always an opportunity.
Marathon Cheese has worked really great for me and my family.
They donate money to different charities and different things that bring the community up.
There's an opportunity to grow in this company.
Working here at Marathon Cheese has given me a great work-life balance.
I wouldn't work anywhere else. I love working at Marathon Cheese.
Perfect start. Welcome back to Pittsville. Appreciate everyone sticking around here, working through some tech issues, but we are back and ready to go in the bottom of the first inning. Pittsville's got some work to do. They gave up 4 runs on 3 hits. They had a couple of errors, and now the pitcher, Logan Zickert, to lead things off here in the home half of the first inning. Logan fouls it straight back, and we're underway here in the first. Zickert, Luther, Neve for the Panthers here in the home half of the first inning against Cody Radke, the right-hander for Marathon. There's a breaking ball and didn't miss by much there, and it's 1-1. Waiting for the strike call and did not happen. The 1-1. There's outside corner, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Reminder at the end of the month, May 31st through June 2nd, visit Marshfield for Marshfield Dairy Fest. Check out marshfieldchamber.com for all the details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend. May 31 through June 2 in Marshfield, Marshfield Dairy Fest. Logan Zickert, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Going to be hit into left. Over there is Quaintance, and it gets over his head. Tough read for the right fielder, or left fielder, and Zickert is going to stay at second with a leadoff double, and now he's going to try for third, and he's going to get there. Aggressive base running for Logan Zickert. And a runner at third here for Pittsville to start their first inning. A double and then an error. And now Dawson Luther, the shortstop. First offering misses high. Logan was thinking triple the whole way. Got stopped at second when Quaintance didn't hit Tyler Underwood, the cutoff man. Then Zickert took third, just out of the reach of Tyler Underwood, the shortstop. The 2-0. Missed inside, 3-0. Three Amigos Mexican Restaurant. Find breakfast, lunch, and dinner all under one roof at Marathon's favorite Mexican spot, Three Amigos. And did you say Friday fish fry? That's Three Amigos on Maritech Avenue in Marathon. 3-1 to Luther. Brad Neve on deck. Pittsville trailing 4-0, and they get one back here in the first. Slowly but surely for Pittsville. Now Brad Neve, the first baseman. Marathon Cheese is made up of a family of employees founded in the heart of Wisconsin local Dairyland. It is the people who work at Marathon Cheese who bring such passion and commitment to making Marathon Cheese so special. For your next career move, consider joining the Marathon Cheese family and apply at mcheese.com. 0-1 to Neve. Breaking ball chopped over to short. Underwood to second for one. The relay across in time. And a 6-4-3 double play. He races a couple of them. Underwood to Warren, and there's 2 away for Braden Friday. Braden, the third baseman, looks at a breaking ball. First strike. It'll be the top of the order for Marathon in the second as Friday's able to hold off and it evens it at 1 ball and 1 strike. Underwood Construction. For a custom-built home, you want to work with the best, and Underwood Construction right in Marathon is the perfect place to turn. For your next home building experience, look to Underwood Construction today. A ball and 2 strikes now to Friday. Thank you all for making us part of your Monday night. Again, not expecting many games to happen tomorrow. I know Pittsville is scheduled to play Black River Falls here tomorrow afternoon. One ball and 2 strikes. Radke gets foul from Friday. Handful of regional semifinal action starts tomorrow in softball throughout the state. A couple of games today that were moved. We have Columbus Catholic and Pittsville softball from the Marshfield Fairgrounds tomorrow. A slow roller over to DeBrew at third and throws out Friday to end the first inning. There's a run on a couple of hits. He raced on a double play, and nobody left. We've played an inning complete. 4-1 marathon. Be back after this quick break on Zaleski Sports.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Friday, May 31st is the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment. Also, enjoy free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, June 1st, the parade starts at 11 a.m. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at Upham Mansion. Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting outdoor beverage garden with live music. For more information, visit marshfieldchamber.com.
If you're looking for a local builder you can trust for your next home project, you found them in Underwood Construction. With decades of experience in building homes, replacing siding, decks, garages, and roofs, there is no home project they can't help with. Underwood Construction is a fully insured builder covering all of central Wisconsin. No matter your next project, if you need someone you can trust to do it right at a great price, call Underwood Construction at 715-573-5754.
Tyler Underwood to lead things off here in the first inning. Back to the top of the order for Marathon. Underwood singled on the first pitch they saw. That one's going to be hit straight back, and it's 0-1. Underwood behind 0-2. Local score from Wisconsin Rapids Assumption leading Alma Center Lincoln today. That was a game that was moved early. On the softball side of things, Assumption well on their way to a regional final on Thursday. Beating Alma Center right now 15-0 in the second inning. Tyler Underwood at the plate. Zickert spins one in there and misses outside. 2-2. Access Insurance. For all your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Access Insurance. Have a friend in your corner to customize the coverage you need. Learn more at accessinsurance.net. Access Insurance Agency. Their business revolves around you. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Tyler Underwood. Cooper Hooksema waiting on deck. It could be hit again. Same exact spot for Tyler Underwood, and he's 2 for 2 today. And Marathon with another early base runner here in the second inning. Cooper Hooksema walked back in the first. Came around to score one of the 4 runs for the Red Raiders in the first inning. You have 4 runs on 3 hits. There were a couple of errors, and there were 2 runners left on. Right at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Get Marathon back in action on Thursday. Regional quarterfinal for Marathon High School. Pittsville scheduled right now back in action on tomorrow night. That one's going to be popped up to Hardinger in center. Drifting over, and he's going to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Again, not likely with the forecasted storms that anybody, especially west like Black River Falls. It's not an extreme drive by any means. But if you play 4:30, get done about 6:37, that's exactly when the storms on the western part of the state are going to be coming through. And you don't want to risk anybody on school bus trying to get home. I always talk about it during the winter in the snowstorms and stuff. Just as bad. And time is going to be called by Thurs. Zickert was ready to go. One ball, no strikes. Zickert fires inside and misses. Cale Quaintance on deck. Thurs doubled in his last at-bat to right field. We play here in the top of the second inning, 4-1 Marathon. Allen spins out of the way, and Underwood will reach third base. And it's the 3-0 count now to True Thurs. Coming back and walked on 4 pitches. Runners at the corners now for Cale Quaintance, who reached on an error his first time up. That was an errant throw by Friday at third that allowed him to score or to get on. Bring your home to the next level with a new floor, carpet, or upgrade from Marathon Flooring. Marathon Flooring, transforming your home. Transforming your home from the ground up. And now they got him in a rundown. And Zickert back Friday. They have the runner at third. The runner is standing at third base. They're going to take Underwood. Thurs all the way to third base. But Underwood is going to be picked off, or is going to be thrown out on the rundown. And there's 2 away now. Excellent job by Pittsville. Excellent job by Pittsville to execute that rundown. Kunkel will be the runner for Marathon. First offering to Cale Quaintance in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 in there again. Nice pitch there by Zickert, and it's 0-2. Runner at third is Kunkel with 2 outs. The 0-2. Just a tad bit inside. 1-2 to the Marathon left fielder. Grant Warren on deck for Marathon. Singled his last time up. Zickert comes set. The right-hander home. Going to be knuckled over to first and going to be taken by Brad Neve to end the second inning. No runs, a hit. There were no errors, and 1 left on. We've played an inning and a half. Still Marathon 4, Pittsville 1. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
From carpeting options to vinyl plank, Marathon Flooring is a family-owned business focused on local service and values. They specialize in both home and commercial flooring, treating every project as its own unique style. Transform your home from the ground up with Marathon Flooring.
Come see handcrafted gifts at the Copper Mug in Marathon. Find seasonal themed decorations, clothing, and gift options in our new lower level boutique. When you shop the Copper Mug, your business supports local artists, crafters, and families in our community.
Bring the whole family out to Three Amigos Mexican Restaurant tonight and enjoy a menu filled with freshly made authentic Mexican options. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a great selection to keep you coming back again and again. Dine in for a fun Mexican restaurant experience or order for takeout or even delivery. There's Taco Tuesday, Friday fish fry, and a great lineup of cold drink options, and so much more. It's all under one roof at Marathon's favorite Mexican restaurant, Three Amigos on Maratec Avenue.
Ben Friday to lead things off here for Pittsville in the second inning. And the first pitch from Radke misses inside for a ball. Friday Luther Radaman for the Panthers against Cody Radke here in the second. Breaking ball is a good one. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 coming back. 2 balls and a strike to the Pittsville second baseman, Ben Friday. I appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon here on Zaleski Sports. Radke fires. Popped up behind third. Tough play, but Tyler Underwood is going to drift over and make the nice play, and there's one away. Darren Luther with one away. A right fielder tonight for Justin Rayburn. A lot of lefties in this lineup for Pittsville. Offering home, misses outside. At Marathon City Sports Center, you'll always find great food, cool drinks, bowling leagues, and a great place for your next party or get-together for the best in marathon dinner or get-together. Come to Marathon City Sports Center, South Highway 107 in Marathon. The 2-0 is good for a strike. No yawn, one away, bottom of the second inning here in Pittsville. 4-1 Marathon, scored 4 in the first. There's a spinner and a good one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Quaintance, Hooksema, and Vesley, the outfielders for the Red Raiders. Radke fires. 3-2 now. DeBrew, Underwood, and Warren, the infielders for the Red Raiders. That's third to first, and True Thurs catching for Cody Radke here tonight. The 3-2. Going to be fouled off the plate. Radke steps and throws out Luther by a couple of steps, and there's 2 away. Now Grant Radaman, the catcher. Marathon's favorite place for holiday festive, and local home decor is the Cooper Mug. This local gem is filled with excellent gifts for friends and family, and great selection of woodwork, handmade items, and so much more. Find them on Facebook or stop by the Cooper Mug in Marathon. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2 quickly here in the second against Grant Radaman. Cody Radke comes set on the 0-2. Kicks and fires. Going to be hit over to second. That's Blake Underwood. Steps and throws to end the second inning. 3 up, 3 down for Pittsville here in the home second. We've played 2 completes. It's Marathon 4 and Pittsville 1. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Here at Brickner Motors in Little Chicago, we'll help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it and the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles and competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side. and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
Looking for a new or different career path right here in Marathon? Look no further than AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in the Marathon Business District. Hiring for fabrication and more, this local company offers competitive pay and plenty of flexibility. AH Machine is locally owned and operated and is a proud supporter of the city of Marathon. Good luck to the Marathon High School athletes this season from AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in Marathon.
Coach Rayburn just trying to get keep some arms loose here before the postseason next week. And Logan Zickert's day is done on the mound, moves to short. Ben Friday, the new pitcher, with Dawson Luther now moving over to second base. So just middle infield rotation with Friday, Zickert, and Luther trailing 4-1 here in the third inning. Reminder to pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof. From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Can appreciate everyone tuning in here today. A little burst of sun just moments ago. Clouds have overtaken again, which helps us out tremendously on the stream and being able to see as well. So, again, it is a gorgeous field here in Pittsville. And as mentioned earlier, I haven't been here in quite a while to watch a baseball game, and this is definitely top-notch, one of the best in the area. Now Grant Warren, the big right-handed first baseman, looks at a strike from Ben Friday here in the third inning. Warren singled to right his last time up. Again, trying those breaking pitches and missed. From all the rain that we had here in central Wisconsin, field held up pretty well. Warren looks at a ball high, and it's 2-1. Wind blowing straight out. The minimal wind that we have. And Warren rips this one to right center field. Jake Hardinger can't quite get to it. It takes a awkward bounce, and Warren stands up at second base with a leadoff double. The fence out in right center field is very far away, and the dimensions are all sorts of kittywampus, but Hardinger almost got there with his speed and just out of the reach. And now Blake Underwood reached on an error back in the first. Grant Warren stands at second base with nobody out. Friday misses just a bit outside, 1-0. Kicks and fires, popped up out of play. Look out over there on the walkway. It's 1-1 strike. I think one of the last times I came here, set up above the hill down that right field line. Now it bounces in front of Radaman. Nice job back there by Grant. 2 balls and a strike to Marathon second baseman Blake Underwood. The 2-1. Outside corner for a strike, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes, nobody out here in the third. Breaking ball not over for a strike, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. And swung on and missed. And a big strikeout there for Friday. And there's one away here in the visitor third inning. Now Evan DeBrew at the plate for Marathon. Missed outside for a ball, 1-0. Matthews Electric Service is your complete electric contractor for commercial, residential, and agricultural work, serving central Wisconsin. He does trenching and bucket work, truck work, and is fully licensed and insured. Call Matt today at 715-884-1111. Matthews Electric Service says, good luck, Panthers. That one bounces in there. That one gets away from Radaman. Warren's going to take third. I appreciate all the fine folks here in Pittsville during the playoff run that the girls had for basketball. Now the baseball team expecting to have a nice run here in the postseason. Then we'll see what comes or what happens come fall time. 3 balls and a strike. This is just a bit high for a walk. Expecting the girls' season this upcoming year, volleyball and basketball, to be very successful. We'll see how it all pans out. Runners at the corners and 1 out here for Marathon. Big lead over there at first for DeBrew. Stays put. First offering is good for a strike, and it's 0-1 on Drew Wolfel, the DH. Again, another breaking ball that can't be handled on another wild pitch. Pick up quick and easy meals when you're on the go at the Pittsville Family Foods Deli. Their hot bar menu features sandwiches, sides, and so much more. Get daily specials, including Friday's baked fish and shrimp, and check out their hot personal-sized pizza served daily. Shop local with Panther Pride and support the hometown team at Pittsville Family Foods, downtown Pittsville. A ball and 2 strikes to Wolfel. Good job by Radaman, and it's 2-2. Wolfel, and then Veasley at the plate, or on deck. 3-2. The 3-2 to Wolfel pops up straight back here. And it remains 3-2. And as expected, and as always, great crowd on hand here at Pittsville for high school baseball tonight. The 3-2 popped up again. Look out over here. It remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good battle here from Drew Wolfel. Not really a bad spot here in Pittsville to watch a game. Wolfel lines this one to Hardinger in center. Warren's going to try and tag. They're going to try and run on Hardinger. It's going to be cut off. And a sacrifice fly from Wolfel. And there's 2 away now. But a run comes in for the Red Raiders. Runner at second and 2 outs. First offering popped up. Look out back here. right behind the seats, right in front of the concession stands over there, and it's 0-1. Always got to be on your toes, that's for sure. The 0-1. Breaking ball and a beauty there from Friday. And it's 0-2. Tyler Underwood on deck, already back to the top of the order for Marathon. If he's able to get up here in the third. The 0-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the cloud cover helps a lot. The 1-2 a bit high and maybe a bit inside, and it's 2-2. Ben Friday comes set, looks in, the 2-2 offering. Popped straight into the screen and remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the only changes so far for Pittsville was the middle infield, and that was just a quick little rotation. 3-2, or the 2-2 misses high and in. DeBrew at second. 3-2 is swung out and missed. And a strikeout for Ben Friday to end the third inning. 1 run on a hit. And there was 1 left on. We have played 2.5. It's 5-1 Marathon. We'll be back with the bottom of the third inning after this on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Need a new mattress? Mall Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on 2-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Eight, 9, and 1 due up here for Pittsville in the home half of the third inning. First offering to Derek Grossman, misses high for a ball. Grossman, Hardinger, and Zickert here in the home half of the third inning. Pittsville trailing 5-1. Popped up straight back. And remains, or runs, 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 coming back. Blew it past him, and it's 1-2. Let me get you a score update here from our other game on the network. So far, anyway, Columbus Catholic and Edgar. Columbus and Edgar tied at 1 in the top of the fourth inning. Our nightcap here tonight on Zaleski Sports will be Stratford and Mosinee at Athletic Park in Wausau, home of the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Or the Wausau Woodchucks now. They changed their name a couple of years ago. It used to be the Wisconsin Woodchucks, now the Wausau Woodchucks. 2-2 misses a bit high and away, and it's 3-2. Scotts Rapids Rafters, Wausau Woodchucks, Madison Mallards, and that one going to get past and lead off walk here in the third inning. Northwoods League starting or implementing softball this year. A number of cities throughout the Midwest. And the Northwoods League coming together and coming together to form a Northwoods League softball league this year. Pretty cool to see. No balls and a strike here to Jake Hardinger. Another spinner and another strike. Just hits the outside corner. Is 0-2. Top of the order due up next, and Logan Zickert. The 0-2. Going to be hit to third. Caught there across, and just back in time. Nice play over there by DeBrew. Grossman just able to get back. Hit it on the screws, but right to Evan DeBrew, and there's one away for the top of the order, and Logan Zickert. That's a tough break for Jake Hardinger. Runner at first and one out. Zickert doubled and then reached third on an error his first time up. Doubled to left, got over Acquaintance's head. And had him leaning just back in time. Grossman took a step towards second. The 1-0. He fouled at the plate. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One on, one out. We play in the bottom of the third inning here from Pittsville. Steve Mavis on Zaleski Sports here this afternoon. And into early evening, already past 5:30 here in central Wisconsin. First pitch was at 4:41. Yeah, it's 1-2. Kind of forgot that. Thought it was a 4:30 start. 4:41. Started 4 minutes early here tonight. That's all right. Not concerned anymore here at Pittsville with the new lights. Played under the lights a couple of times this year. Port Edwards and the big one against Regis. The 1-2 again loops it into left field, a base hit. And they're going to hold Grossman at second, and Logan Zickert is 2 for 2 today. And now Dawson Luther, an RBI single his last time up. Two on and one out. Nobody holding on Grossman at second, and just backing out of the way was Luther, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 coming back, going to be chopped past first and foul. One ball and one strike here to Dawson Luther. Pittsville's second baseman now after Zickert was taken off the mound. Logan now at short. Luther at second. Radke fires home and misses high and away, and it's 2-1. A lot of base runners for both sides here early on. especially for Marathon. They've already got the top of the order due up next in the 4th inning for the 3rd time. Breaking ball hits the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Dawson Luther trying to get all these folks here from Pittsville something to go crazy about here. The 2-2 coming back. Going to be hit into left. There you go. And they're going to send the runner Grossman. The throw from Quaintance is going to be cut off. RBI single for Dawson Luther, his 2nd base hit, his 2nd RBI today. Now Brad Neve bounced into a double play his last time up. Two on, 1 out. We play in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ball game closing in on an hour old already. Neve fouls it at the plate. Fought off the breaking ball, and it's 0-1. Braden Friday on deck. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 out. Long look from Radke. Time is called. No balls and a strike to Brad Neve. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Cody Radke's got a pretty nasty breaking ball, and he's showing it off a lot here today. Three-run deficit here in the bottom of the 3rd. Radke looks in and fires. Good take there, missed outside. It's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes to Neve. Radke, a long look in. The runners are Zickert and Luther. Great speed on the paths for the Panthers. And another time is called and granted. Again, time is not always needing to be accepted or granted, but that's in the discretion of our home plate umpire, and he's given him time a couple of times, as Radke has taken quite a while to look in. The 1-2. Low and away, 2-2. Great wheels on the paths with Zickert and Luther. Radke looks in and fires home on the 2-2. 3-2. Braden Friday on deck. And now ought to have a conversation as truthers. Food and fun are the features at Horse and Around downtown Pittsville. Stop in for daily food specials like $2 burgers on Tuesdays and their fish fry Friday. Pam and the staff congratulates the Lady Panthers and the Lady Panthers softball team and the boys baseball team on a terrific season. There is great food and fun at Horse and Around downtown Pittsville, and check them out on Facebook. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Neve, and lost him. Bases are loaded now for Braden Friday, and Steve Warren, pitching coach out to have a conversation. As Braden Friday will be at the plate with the base loaded and 1 out. It's Chastine Hesley Insurance Agency is your full-service agency in Pittsville, offering auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance from a variety of companies, including Progressive. Whatever you need to protect, let them provide you with a free quote. Good luck, Panthers, from Chastine Hesley Insurance Agency, downtown Pittsville. 3 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Friday, trying to do damage here for the Panthers. As Cody Radke still out on the mound for the Red Raiders. Again, with Marathon playing in a regional quarterfinal on Thursday, you don't really want to extend or to overuse any arms here tonight. Obviously, it's a 3v14, but still. Now it's going to be lifted to left. Over on it is Quaintance backing up, and it's going to be caught at the fence. And scoring will be Zickert. And are they going to double everybody off? And they did. The run will not score, I don't believe, as they doubled off Dawson Luther at second base. I thought the one that didn't tag out may have been Logan Zickert at third, but they're going to call Dawson Luther out at second base. So after a promising inning for the Panthers, only scores one, they leave two. We've played three. What a catch out there by Cale Quaintance to end the inning. We'll be back after this quick break. Zaleski Sports.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
All right, top of the order due up here for Marathon in the fourth inning. Tyler Underwood to lead things off. Unfortunately, didn't have the catch in view of the camera from Quaintance, but it was a heck of a catch to take away a grand slam. And then doubled off Luther at second, and it was iffy. An iffy call per se. It looked like Luther, and again, a lot of people here looking at it back, including myself. But out of all people, maybe Zickert didn't tag, but Luther definitely looked like Luther tagged at second. 2-2 now to Underwood. 5 runs, 5 hits, and an error for Marathon. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for Pittsville. Those 2 errors came in the first inning. 2-2 misses outside, 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking on the low outside corner. Big strikeout there. First time Tyler Underwood has been retired here tonight. And now Cooper hooks him. A walk and a fly out tonight for Cooper. Again, much appreciated cloud cover here in Pittsville right now, and Friday skips that one in there. has turned into a very nice early evening here in central Wisconsin as Hooksema drives this one into the gap and going to be cut off there by Grossman. Nice job out there by Derek to keep it to a single, but a one-out base hit for Cooper Hooksema will bring up True Thurs. A double and a walk tonight for True. And Marathon, the co-champions of the Merriwood South with Stratford here this year. Pittsville, outright champions of the Central Wisconsin South Conference. I don't think they lost the conference game this year. And skipping out of the way is Thurs, and heading to second will be Hooksema on the wild pitch. And their only loss this year has come to Stratford, and that was last week. Took one on the chin to the Panthers. The 1-1. Popped up a mile in the air. Neve over on it at first. He's going to make the catch. For the out, and there's two away now for Cale Quaintance, who made the one of the biggest catches for Marathon probably this year. Not just took away a grand slam, but then also had the double play with it. First offering to Cale is good for a strike. Reached on an air and grounded out tonight, did Cale. Scored back in the first inning as well. Going to be a hit to right center field. That's more trouble. Coming in to score will be Hooksema. And Quaintance having a nice day. Drives in a run for Marathon. Opposite field barrel hit there for Cale. And now Grant Warren, a single and a double tonight for Grant. Scored back in the third inning. 6-2 Marathon. Pick off over to first, not in time. I think the Brewers are back in action tonight. Let's take a look. Lost 2 out of 3 to the lost 2 out of 3 to the Astros this weekend. And after Houston, over to Miami now to take on the Marlins for a couple of games. For 3, and then they head to Boston this weekend. Popped up to second. Luther over on it and makes the catch to end the fourth inning. A run on a couple of hits and one left on. We have played 3.5. New score, Marathon 6 and Pittsville 2. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on the journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Go to the bottom of the fourth inning here in Pittsville. For the Panthers, it will be Friday Luther and Radaman going up against Cody Radke in his fourth inning of work. And Brewers in Miami Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then they head to Boston to take on the Red Sox at Fenway. And then the week of Chicago after that. Now it's going to be popped up behind third. A long run. It's going to fall foul as Underwood couldn't quite get to it. So the week of Chicago, the Brewers start with 4 against the Cubs on Monday, Memorial Day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That is the return of Craig Counsell to Milwaukee. And then they host the White Sox on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before heading back out east to take on Philadelphia and Detroit. Hit over to first. Warren is going to take it himself for the 3 unassisted, and there's 1 away here in the 4th. Now Darren Luther grounded to Ratke back in the 2nd inning. Then after the Tigers, they head to Philadelphia, and then they head to Detroit. Then the week of state baseball, they host the Blue Jays. Luther backing out of the way, and it's 1-0. Definitely don't want to jinx anything, but I think the White Sox are historically bad to start the year. 14-34. And one of those teams that we talk about all the time that spends a lot of money. A lot of money. They don't spend it very well because they usually aren't very good. There's talks about them maybe moving to Nashville, but then they agreed to a new TV deal, I think, with that combined them and the Blackhawks and I think the Chicago Sky. I think that's their WNBA team for a new TV network deal. So doubt they're going to go over to Nashville after that. Ground ball to short, and nice to have a 6'10" guy over at first base. And there's 2 away. Grant Radaman grounded out to second to end the second, pardon me. Nobody on, 2 away here in the Pittsville 4th inning. Breaking ball hit again to Underwood. Steps, throw, and Warren is able to scoop it off the ground before it hits the ground to end the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played 4 completes. It is 6-2 Marathon. Back after this, Selesky Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
We're here in the top of the 5th inning, and it will be Underwood, DeBrew, and Wolfel for Marathon. 6, 7, and 8 for the Red Raiders. Ben Friday back out there for his 3rd inning of work. Here in the non-conference matchup. Popped up to Luther at second. He calls off Brad Neve and makes the catch. 1 up and 1 down here in the 5th. And Pittsville is scheduled right now to play Black River Falls tomorrow afternoon. Again, I'm no meteorologist, but if they are correct, it will likely not happen. Our first offer misses low and away. Again, you don't want to get those kids from Black River Falls on a bus. And a game start at 4:30 here, get done by 6:30, and then have them try and travel back home when a storm is a-coming. Again, Black River Falls is not that far, but still want to take precautions, especially in a non-conference meaningless game. Checked his swing and missed outside. And then Pittsville will await a game on Thursday. Pittsville will wait a game on Thursday to figure out who they're going to play on Tuesday next week. That one's going to be grounded over to Zickert. Steps and throws, and just got DeBrew much, much closer at first than I'm assuming Logan Zickert had thought. 2 away for Drew Wolfel. Strikeout and a sacrifice fly. And with my usual teams, the teams that I usually cover, not likely going to make any sort of run. Hopefully I'll be here with you tomorrow on Tuesday and Wednesday next week for Pittsville Regional Baseball. One ball and one strike to Wolfel. Next Wednesday's game, if all holds well, Pittsville would host Blair Taylor next for a regional final next Wednesday. That would be one heck of a game. 1-2, driven to center. Back on it is Hardinger, and that'll end the 5th inning. First 1-2-3 inning for Pittsville defense and pitching here tonight. And it comes at a much needed time. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It is 6-2 Marathon. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business. And I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Eight, 9, and 1 due up here for Pittsville in the home half of the 5th inning. Derek Grossman to lead things off. He walked and scored back in the 3rd. That was a very promising inning for Pittsville that resulted in a catch at the wall by Cale Quintons. Cale Quintons to take away, I don't know if it would have made it over the fence, but a near grand slam for Braden Friday, and then doubled off Dawson Luther at second base. The 0-1. 0-2 there to Grossman. Good luck to the Panthers in the playoffs coming up from Hay Creek Pallet in Pittsville. Hay Creek Companies is dedicated to building a family-centered work culture that invests in Pittsville community. They sell pallets, animal bedding, and mulch. Learn more by visiting them at haycreekpallet.com. Popped up by Grossman to the left side. And DeBrew makes the catch. 1 up and 1 down here in the home 5th for Jake Hardinger. Lined out to DeBrew at third. His first time up. OMG Butchering at 10624 Highway 73. Pittsville now has openings for butchering. See why they have become a trusted source for custom butchering. Their new retail store is open, featuring their own sausage, snack links, flavored brats, and more. Give them a jingle at 715-884-6200, 715-884-6200, or stop at the store. OMG Butchering, 10624 Highway 73, Pittsville. Custom butchering connections to buy beef or pork, and retail store to buy products directly. And Hardinger lines this one to center. Zickert to center as Hardinger flew out on the last pitch. And Zickert 3 for 3 today. 2 away now for Dawson Luther. A couple of singles today for Dawson. See if Zickert is staying put at first. Not likely. Stays put that time, and that was going to be hit over to second and stopped by Underwood. But nice stop by Blake Underwood, but another hit for Dawson Luther. The first 2 in this order for Pittsville are 6 for 6 tonight. Now Brad Neve, double play and a walk. Pittsville Farm and Home Center has everything from hydraulic hoses to red roses. They make customized hydraulic hoses and have a fresh flower shop and garden center now open for spring. Gonna be hit into center field, and they're gonna send Zickert. No throw. Oh, the throw from Hooksema is up the line, and it's off the glove of Thurs. And an RBI base hit there for Brad Neve. And Pittsville gets one back here in the home 5th inning. Again, going back to Pittsville Farm and Home Center. Hurry in today for the best selection. They are also your Milwaukee tool dealer. They're open Monday through Friday 8 to 6 and Saturday 8 to 5. Good luck, Panthers, from Pittsville Farm and Home Center. Braden Friday, who smashed one out to left last time with Cale Quintance. A nice catch along the wall. Foul straight back into the screen, and it's 0-1. Off the bats, and the way that Quintance was twisting around looked like it could have been a grand slam for Friday. Caught at the wall, and then they doubled off Luther at second. Long look for Radke. Nice job by Thurs behind the plate, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 outs here in the home 5th inning, 6-3 marathon. A run across here in the 5th. Pittsville looking for more with Luther and Neve, the runners. And Friday at the plate again. Thurs, another nice stop behind the plate. Braden Friday, followed by Ben Friday. And a 4-run first inning for Marathon. With those 2 errors from Pittsville, the difference so far. Breaking ball hits that corner, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Looking in and coming set. Cody Radke takes that deep breath, and the 2-2. Another breaking ball misses outside. Count runs full. Luther and Neve will be off with the pitch here. So anywhere into the grass, maybe extra bases. The grass here at Pittsville is relatively long, so the ball's not going to roll very far. Long look, and there go the runners. Misses outside, draws a walk. Bases are loaded now again for the second time in 3 innings. Now Ben Friday, the pitcher for Pittsville. Gardner Trucking, Badger State Food Processing, and Gardner Cold Storage is proud to be part of the Pittsville community. Their team of employees work hard every day to get the job done, just like the Pittsville Panthers teams. Good luck in the playoffs. Good luck in the playoffs, Panthers, from Gardner Trucking, Badger State Fruit Processing, and Gardner Cold Storage of Pittsville. Now Ben Friday, pop out and a ground out today. That was going to be lifted to center, and backing up on it is Hooksema, and is going to make the catch to end the 5th inning. 1 run on 3 more hits, but 3 more runners left on for Pittsville. We have played 5 completes. 6-3 marathon back after this with more changes on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
New pitcher for Pittsville is Dawson Luther. And just switching that middle infield, and now just second base and pitcher switching this time. Ben Friday going back to second. Luther coming in to pitch here in the 6th, and he'll face off with 9-1-2 here for the Red Raiders, with Pittsville trailing 6-3. And just past 6 o'clock here in Central Wisconsin. Sure do appreciate you all tuning in on this Monday night. First offering from Dawson, misses inside. Outside corner, good for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gonna be hit over to third. Gobbled up there by Friday, and a high throw. And they're gonna get the tag at first, saving an error. And there's 1 away. Now back to the top of the order, and Tyler Underwood. That's going to be hit into left, and Underwood another base hit. 3 for 4 tonight is Tyler Underwood. Now Cooper Hooksema walk and a fly and a single tonight. The 1-0 is lined, caught by Zickert at short. And there's 2 away. That's a much tougher play than it looks, as the spin on the ball dancing around there, and Zickert made it look easy, but a nice play out there at short. Now true thirds, a double, a walk, and a pop out. There goes the base runner. The throw down to second is not in time. And Underwood takes second base. The 0-1 is going to be hit and under the glove of Friday. There's a big insurance run there coming in to score. Is going to be Tyler Underwood on the RBI base hit from true thirds. Now Cale Quaintance has been on base a couple times, reached on air in the first, grounded out in the second, and had an RBI base hit in the fourth. 7-3 Marathon here in the top of the 6th inning. And bounces in there, and Thurs thought about it, thought better of it, and went back. And now Luther throws that one away. The third error of the game for Pittsville. First one since the first inning. Now another runner in scoring position for Cale Quaintance, who drove in, hooks him in the 4th inning. Thirds that's the runner, though, now at second. 1-0 is popped up and going to fall up the hill and out of play. Down the left field side, 1-1. The 1-1. This is outside. The 2-1 going to be hit right back up the middle. Again, that error coming in to hurt the Pittsville defense. Another run scores. Quaintance, another RBI base hit. 8-3 Marathon. Couple of sprinkles here in Pittsville late in this game. We're all right. Nothing too egregious. And now Grant Warren at the plate. Hard to find the strike zone below the knees on Warren, but say below the knees strike there to Grant. The 0-1 can be popped up to second. Friday is there, and that'll end the 6th inning. But a run, or 2 runs on 3 hits. There was an error and 1 left on. We played 5.5. 8-3 Marathon. Back after this. Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Darren Luther to lead things off here for Pittsville in the 6th inning. Luther flies this one to center. Backing up as Hooksema. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 6th. Yeah, nothing too crazy with the rain yet, but if it picks up, there's nothing on the radar by any means, but just a couple of sprinkles here and there. If it gets too crazy, have to pack up shop just to let all know. There's a swing and a miss from Grant Radaman. 0 for 2 tonight. A couple of ground outs to second and short. There's a swing and a miss from Radaman. 0-2. Derek Grossman on deck. 8-3 here. And Edgar. Looks like Jason's already in the postgame show there in Edgar. Columbus Catholic and Edgar, maybe not. They're in the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 Edgar over Columbus Catholic. Columbus Catholic starting their playoff action against Elmwood Plum City, I believe, on Thursday. The 0-2 is hit up along third and foul. And I think we got one baseball game on Thursday and a handful of regional finals for softball. Again, as teams trying to figure out if they're going to reschedule and see if, depending on length of travel, maybe get a team up there or start a little bit early. The 0-2 is swung on a miss, so there's a second out of the inning. I know Wisconsin Rapids and Wausau East tomorrow. Both schools agreed on, and Wausau East has bus drivers, and they're starting their game at 3:30 tomorrow. To be able to get it in. There's a strike. The 0-1 coming back. Missed outside, 1-1. So stay tuned to ZaleskiSports.com, Zaleski Sports social media pages. All those games tomorrow are in question, so once we hear a word about them, we'll post them there. 0-2 now, or 1-2 now to Derek Grossman. 8-3 Marathon here in the home half of the 6th inning. And hoping to be back with you next week as Pittsville starts their playoff trek. Going to be fouled into the screen. They'll play regional semifinal on Tuesday, and if they win on Tuesday, then we'll be back on Wednesday for a regional final, likely against Blair Taylor here on Wednesday afternoon. That's May 29. Radke back home, and a swing and a miss. And that'll end the 6th inning. A couple of strikeouts for Radke. We have played 6 complete. Scores 8-3 Marathon. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
We go to the 7th here in Pittsville. A couple of changes for the Panthers as we head to the 7th. Dawson Luther out in right. Brad Neve, the new pitcher. Darren Luther, the new first baseman. For Pittsville, as we head to the top of the 7th, it'll be Underwood, DeBrew, and Wolfel for Marathon, leading 8-3 here. And Marathon's final game before the playoffs start on Thursday. And Pittsville scheduled to play Black River Falls tomorrow, not likely. And then they head to Medford on Thursday before their playoff run begins on Tuesday. First offering home is high for a ball, and it's 1-0. I mentioned it before, but it has turned out to be a gorgeous night here in central Wisconsin. 2-0 now to Underwood. Reached on there, strikeout pop out tonight for Blake. Neve behind 3-0. There's one right down the middle for a strike, 3-1. Neve wheels and deals. Just a bit inside, and a leadoff walk here in the 7th to Underwood. We'll bring up Evan DeBrew, the third baseman. Strikeout walk, ground out tonight for Evan. Grant Warren getting ready in the bullpen for Marathon. And get Grant an inning before the playoffs for Marathon on Thursday. Likely either him or Tyler Underwood, because then they have that about 5 days off until the regional semifinal. Baseball playoffs are much different than softball plays. Softball plays Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday for regionals, and then they play Tuesday, Thursday for sectionals. Baseball goes Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then sectionals is all in one day at a site to be, or they picked that many months ago. Squares the bunt and fouls it back. Pittsville sectional is in Blair Taylor this year, if they're able to get there. Marathons is in Gillette this year. Division 1s are the Division 1s that we're going to be covering. That's a fair ball just inside the bag. And a base hit there for DeBrew. The Division I teams that Zaleski Sports covers is going to be at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. That includes Spash and Rapids and the Eau Claire schools, River Falls, Hudson. The Wisconsin Valley and Big Rivers conferences pretty much. And then got a couple of guys. Matt and Eli going to be covering Sectional 6 that has Muskego and Menominee Falls. The swing and a miss by Wolfel. Those are going to be at the Dockhound Stadium down in the Milwaukee area. If Mosinee makes it, they'll be heading to Appleton to play at Xavier. He'll be popped up and just foul, and it's 0-2. Division III is Marathon and Stratford and Bondwell and Auburndale. As mentioned, their sectional is in Gillett. Then Division IV, Pittsville and Columbus Catholic at Blair Taylor. And another Division IV is Pacelli. They are at Rochelt for their sectional if they can get there. The 0-2 to Wolfel. And it remains 0-2. So again, stay tuned to ZaleskiSports.com. We'll have all of those updates and whatnots when they come to be. Nobody out here in the 7th, the 0-2. There's a swing and a miss, and Wolfel's down on the strike. Everybody is advancing. Wolfel is out. Everybody advances, but Wolfel struck out. There's one away, but runners advance. Now two in scoring position with one out for Marathon. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and misses 1-0. Trying to add on to this lead are the Red Raiders. Squares the bunt again, and Neve misses low, and it's 2-0. Three balls and no strikes, one away. Top of the order due up next for Marathon and Tyler Underwood. Grant Warren continues to warm up for Marathon. Coming in to pitch the 7th. The 3-0. Inside corner, good for a strike. 3-1. The 3-1 coming back. Hit over to third. Across, and will get the out. A run will score on the RBI ground out. Underwood will score. DeBrew to third. 9-3 Marathon. Now Tyler Underwood at the plate. 3 for 4 tonight. 3 singles, a couple runs scored. And tried to check his swing, went around anyway. Nope. You got to check.
Hey, can we check that?
Yeah, that's a... The 0-1 coming back. Inside corner, good for a strike, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the 7th, 9-3 Marathon. Pittsville will have 9-1-2 due up in their 7th. I'll have the work cut out for him even more with Grant Warren Off the end of the bat for Underwood. Neve steps and throws, and that'll end the 7th inning. A run on a hit and one left on. We have played 6.5. Grant Warren coming in to try and shut this one down for Marathon. Pittsville will have 9-1-2 coming up. We'll have that and more on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Wyatt Radman will hit here for Pittsville in the bottom of the 7th inning. And had Grant Warren warming up. We'll see if we can get a pitch count number for you for Cody Radke to see what he might be at here. That may have been one of the reasons. Radman swings and misses 1-1. That's 89. Pitch number 90 here for Radke is good for a strike, and it's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss, and 3 straight strikeouts for Radke. And there's one away for the top of the order. We'll keep an eye on that pitch count, 91 for Cody Radke. See if he's able to finish it off here tonight. Now Logan Zickert, 3 for 3 tonight. Couple of singles, a double, and 2 runs scored. First one to Logan, misses high for a ball. Radke, 92 pitches, 60 strikeouts. And the 1-0. 2-0. Zickert's ahead 3-0. Just pitching around him a little bit here. Radke, 7 1/3, has given up 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. The last 3 batters were his first 3 strikeouts of the game. There's a strike. Pitch number 96 is fouled back. Radke's come back and run the count full here. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 1 away. 9 runs on 11 hits for Marathon tonight with 1 error. 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for Pittsville. Fouled into the screen again. Three-two coming back. And just missed. Not by much. There's a walk to Zickert for Dawson Luther. And that will do it for, or likely, see if they bring in Warren to finish. Radke's at 98 pitches. And he gives the ball over. And Grant Warren will try and finish this one out here, as the defensive changes are being made. Radke out to the outfield. Warren needs a new glove. Underwood will go to first. Blake Underwood will go to short, and Quintance will go to second. So Grant Warren going to take some warm-up pitches, and we will have Grant's outing in just a second when we come back here on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
All right, Grant Warren coming in here against the Pittsville top of the order. Dawson Luther after Zickert walked. He'll be Luther, Neve, and Friday if the inning continues, as, again, the changes are Blake Underwood to short, Cale Quintance to second, Tyler Underwood to first, and Cody Radke out to left for Grant Warren here against Dawson Luther. Dawson also 3 for 3 tonight, a couple of RBIs and 3 singles. Yeah, pretty standard to get Grant an inning or a couple of batters here before he might pitch on Thursday. And the big right-hander gets a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. And pretty rare that you have to face off with a 6'8", 6'9" pitcher in high school baseball, especially in central Wisconsin. The 0-1. Breaking ball is lifted to right, over on it, and making the jumping catch. And there's 2 away. Now Brad Neve with 2 outs. And as soon as this game's over, make sure you turn this one off and then go watch Mosney Stratford. They're playing at Athletic Park in Wausau tonight. First pitch in about 20 minutes. Warren long look in, looks over at his runner Zickert. The 1-0 is on the outside for a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Zicker stays put, grounded over to second, and Quintance will end it here for Marathon tonight. Kale had one heck of a game in the field and at the plate, and Marathon comes away with a regular season finale win over Pittsville, and a final score of 9-3. Merrill Steel postgame show coming up next. We'll be back after this quick break. 3-minute break on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
All right, welcome back to Pittsville High School as we wrap up our broadcast here tonight. Final score, Marathon 9 and Pittsville 3. Marathon's regular season finale here tonight as they take down the Panthers in a 9-3 score. Again, Pittsville will be back in action scheduled tomorrow against Black River Falls. Then, again, not likely, but then after that they will be up at Medford on Thursday for a regular season finale before they start their tournament run on Tuesday. I hope to be with you at least on Wednesday for a regional final. We'll see who we have come here to broadcast the game on Tuesday for the Pittsville Panthers. Again, thank you all for tuning in tonight. It is senior night for Pittsville. We're going to step aside and pack things up and get home. So congratulations to all the Pittsville seniors, and looking forward to seeing their run here at the tournament starting next week here at the Pit in beautiful Pittsville, Wisconsin. For all of us here at Zaleski Sports, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night. Please stay safe tomorrow. Weather does not look very good, and if there are going to be pretty bad storms, just make sure that you are all weather aware and weather alert for what may happen tomorrow. And this is Steve Mave signing off from Pittsville. Final score, Marathon 9, Pittsville 3. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you again next time on Zaleski Sports.